Oh, it still didn't start it, did I? Back. Why do I keep pulling this off? I don't need that. Oh, I did start it. Cool. Alright. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if I'm going to be a little rough today. I'm doing my best. I have not been feeling great. I had to go for some tests the other day, or an appointment of some sort, and so I am all out of sorts. But I'm going to try. So, last time... Oh, what was last time? I think we're in the volcano. We just fought off that weird regenerating creature in the mountain. That's right. And now we are working towards the dragon, the green tusk dragon. I just have to bring up the Stardust list again, because I still don't remember where they are, which means this will be important. But we're like halfway through disc 1, I think, because we're at 10 and there's 20 on here. We did Lohan, I believe. No, we didn't yet. 10 Stardust to this point. We did Marshlands 1. Okay. We are good so far. Let's go back down to... Where am I going? Is it this way? I kind of don't remember where we're supposed to be heading. It looks like there's another entrance down there? Am I supposed to go this way? I have totally forgotten where we are and where we've been so far. I'm sorry. Did we come this way, or are we going this way? I think we have not come this way quite yet, because I don't remember the lava fish jumping about. So this might be where we need to go. Nope. We definitely were here. Oh, come on. This is where we had that boss fight, right? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. And if this is where we had the boss fight, that means we came from the right side. So we do need to be up where we started. Sorry for the backtracking. It wasn't intentional, just a little lost. It has been probably 15 or 20 years since I last played this game. Maybe more, to be honest. Yeah, probably a little more than 20 years. Wow, I feel ancient saying that. Oh, what the heck? How did we get there, then? I'm very lost. Well, we'll do what we can anyway. I'm gonna need to keep transforming because I need more SP for Dragoon form, and I don't believe I can get it when I still have unused transformation points. Ah! I haven't played this game in days. I'm going to be a little out of sorts. I do apologize about that. I'm going to be missing all of the additions. Just like all of them until I'm back in shape. I'm still a little out of sorts today from my appointments yesterday. I think you saw that on the join message. Oh, not the join message. The one that I left. The go live message. That's the one that I'm talking about. It took a lot out of me, so I am kind of barely functioning today. But I'm doing my best because I don't want to just skip everything that I'm doing. Was the key that I needed to go to the right down after we fought that guy? It might have been. Oh well. It's not as though taking a little bit of time to grind is ever a bad thing, even if it is accidentally. But I think it's been probably 5 days since we last played. I am absolutely lost. HP recovers. What? Apparently, Lavitz just got knocked out cold. That's interesting. There is such a perfect, specific timing for these that I can't remember. And it's not even all that specific. It's just, you have to get it within a good window. And it's going to take me a little bit to settle back into that rhythm. Anyway, as I was saying, I did have to go for an appointment the other day with a lung specialist, and so I am very burnt out. The lung specialist said, it sounds like my cough is a result of my throat becoming hypersensitive, the same way that if you have a hypersensitive patch of skin, even the air blowing over it can irritate it, right? And that's the closest thing I've heard as to why this is happening that could actually be like a reasonable explanation. But he gave me a whole bunch of medications, and I haven't even been able to try them yet. Oh good, here we go. Because I've just been too tired to go out and get them, so I'm gonna get them as soon as I can. But I consider this an obligation too, and I wanted to start with it because it was important. Oh, is it? Oh no. It's a dude! Vaguely looks like Mario now that I've got a bigger picture of him. Help me! My foot slipped and I fell. We got you. What a hat. Yellow and red. Didn't think I would make it. It's really good. Yeah, thanks. I can't thank you enough, but please at least take this. Yes, you have to. You folks saved my life. I'll feel bad if you folks don't take it. Take it. Once decided, it's hard to take it back. It's a man thing. Well, thank you. A sapphire pin. What the heck does that do? Dabras of Lohan. I was told I could find a burning gem around here, so I came, and look what happened to me. By the way, I'm an antique dealer. If you happen to be in Lohan, why don't you drop by later? He's funny. He's weird. I hear that the combination of red and yellow makes people hungry. That's why a lot of logos use that, including like Wendy's, or at least Wendy's used to. McDonald's has the same color scheme. You'll just find it in various places. Oh! There's another Phoenix here, okay? That's fine, we'll get through it. Uh-oh. Oh, that was not very painful. We're good. Ah, I failed it at the end. Alright, I gotta do a transform. I'm glad last time at least I was able to show you a full Dragoon combo, because I won't be able to do that very often, unfortunately. I am just not so good at mashing that circular combo. We're actually doing a really good amount of damage for this point of the game, I think. Like, I remember some of these being really difficult to beat, and I don't know why. Maybe last time I was here, I just wasn't... Here's the thing. I started playing this game when I was like 10 or 12 years old the first time. And I had never really played an RPG before. This was kind of the first one that I got on PlayStation. Ooh, excuse me. And as a result of that, I didn't understand how it worked really, which meant I didn't go to equipment shops and buy the best stuff I could to prepare myself for the trip ahead. I just kind of kept trying to press through. And as you might imagine, that doesn't always work well. Especially not in a game about, you know, upgrading your equipment levels. Because you can't just overpower yourself through pure levels. Ah! Hooray! What's going on here? Ah, he brought friends. Yay. Funny thing is, I can't actually use any of Dart's magic attacks. You see, he's still got 10 MP left, but I can't use any of them because the fire will heal this bird. Hooray! I got it perfect. I hope the last hit doesn't heal him, to be honest. It did not. Excellent. Okay. Now, I talked about it before, but later on in the game, there is a boss we're going to fight where the fact that your Dragoon form actually expires is tremendously helpful. Because it will take advantage of that Dragoon form to make you super weak, but there is a way around that. And I'm looking forward to showing all of these cool tips and tricks that I know. Plus, I will actually be able to have some things that I can make shorts out of again. Because I don't think my gameplay is particularly shorts worthy most times. Red Eye Stone. I don't know what that's going to do. Might give me fire resistance? Maybe. I'll check. For now, it was a hot fight. Let me check real quick, because I am curious about that. List. Red Eye Stone. Reduces damage from fire-based attacks by half. Cool. Not super necessary right now, but cool nonetheless. And see, it's not super handy at the moment because we're more or less done with whatever's going on. And the green tusk dragon is wind-based, I believe. Oh, brother, you folks are still here. My, folks, you look pretty tired. Want to buy something? I probably already told you, but I'm a trader. We'll buy something, sure. I'm kind of curious how much that stone is worth, because that's what he came for. 250. When damaged by magic, MP is accumulated. Ooh, that's helpful, actually. Dancing Ray. I don't need those right now. But it is an attack for all, which is pretty good, to be honest. Okay. I'm going to go back to Lohan soon. If you want to buy something, now's your chance. I don't actually want to, mainly because... Or I don't want to get the attack all things. Because we still need to be leveling our addition system. And if we don't do that, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble later. So we got to keep attacking individual targets. Which, come to think of it, let's put the sapphire pin on you. At least for now. And I want to check the additions as well, because I don't remember how far along we are. Ooh, Burning Rush is getting close. Okay. That's good. And Rod Typhoon is a little under. It's close. We need 17 more full uses. But then we'll have access to this one at level 11. Which is really, really soon. And that'll be great, because if we can max it, I'll be able to actually show you a neat little feature, which is that Lavitz actually has access to all of his abilities at once. What? What the heck is that? Is that ruins of some sort? And why can't I go there? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't like that I couldn't access it. There is much about this game that I've forgotten. Oh no. Let's hope this guy doesn't knock him out. Because I want to level Lavitz. But he's so slow. I really need to get him a speed up accessory. I think there should be some. I'm not sure when or where I find them though, which is unfortunate. Nest of Dragon. Here we go. Let's save first. I don't think I'm in, like, desperate risk here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I feel like it's important. Let's save here. You never know when it's gonna be important to have multiple save files. In fact, there is one section that's going to come up, and I don't think it's until Disc 3, but there is one section where it's going to come up where we'll be completely locked into an area that is great for additions and gil, but it will give us 0 XP. And so if we're not a high enough level, we're just kind of screwed over because we can't go back and level up more. We will just get our butts kicked over and over in a loop, basically forever. Don't you feel something? This forest is contaminated by the dragon's poison. I see. That's why the Sandoras don't have a defense in this forest. A normal person cannot be exposed to this poison for a long time. It's a natural defense. Oh my. What's wrong? I felt a little bit dizzy, that's all. I guess it is hard for a woman. I'm a woman too. You're special. Special, huh? Fine. I don't capitalize on a woman's frailty anyway. I don't mean to do... Oh no. I'm okay. See? Rose is fine too. But I'm sorry. I need to go rest a little. She's going to the little Shauna's room. Oh, what is that? What the heck is that? In the background. Don't worry, I don't feel sick anymore. Can I toggle the chat box? I cannot, okay. Gross. Besides, I think I got used to the air in this place. Then can you go with us? Sure. If I fall down here, there would be no meaning to me coming with you. That's what we've been saying. We can say the war is in our hands because the Kaisers cannot make a move. Shauna, please don't leave us like that. We don't know what awaits us. Yeah, there's that creepy thing just up the road. That really gross looking thing. Now, let's move on. I don't even know if I want to go back and fight that. Gross. They're playing brother and sister. Yep, they're always like that. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Let's go see if we even can fight it. It might just be an obstacle that they don't want to touch. The plant is blocking the way. We cannot go farther unless we do something about it. Okay, so I don't have to fight it. But that does not look like a plant to me. That looks like a pustule. It's very gross. Alright. Mandrake should probably go down first. I don't know what exactly it's going to do, but I feel like it would not be a good idea to leave it alive. Uh-oh. Because they're always different in lore, but Mandrake is known for being dug out of the ground and making a very loud sound. And I mean, depending on which stories you read, it either kills people when they hear it, or knocks them out, or summons extra monsters, or anything of that sort. And I'd rather not. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm still not in good shape. I'd be yawning a lot. What's here? Is this a hole? I mean, I don't like the fact that there's spider stuff around here. Yep. Which means there might be an arachnophobia warning here, even if it is a 12-pixel arachnophobia warning. Good, you've come around. Yes, I think I'm fine. Where are we? In the nest of the dragon. Well, at least we don't need to look for Firebrand anymore. What confidence you have. Is that because you're a dragoon? I guess. Guys, look at this. There's still a pure water left in this forest. Or still pure water. I wouldn't drink that if I were you. At least the entire forest is not spoiled. I mean, you just fell into a spider nest covered hole, and you're drinking a pool of water deep inside a dragon's lair that's made of poison. If we defeat the monster, the forest will be saved. Having said that, I am immediately going to drink it because it is safe. I don't like all of these plants. What a spooky plant indeed. Could I have jumped across that gap? I'm not actually sure. I've mentioned this before, but because of these pre-rendered backgrounds, sometimes it's really hard to actually see where you're supposed to go. And even harder to navigate it. Run fast. Ugh. I wonder why this guy is kind of teal, though. Might just be the background color down here. Wow, that did a surprising amount of damage. There we go, that was a good one. Even blocked the counter. Woohoo! Gust of Wind Dance! Woohoo! Okay. I don't want to break out Gust of Wind Dance quite yet, but I think it's got pretty good stats right from the start. Yeah, see, already 200% damage, and that's its level 1 use. It is, however, 6 additions, and they're kind of weird. Excuse me, I have to mute for just a sec because I need to blow my nose. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully that'll help for a little while at least. Let's try going down first, I guess. Oh, wait, I can climb this. Okay, let's try going up. This may have been the way I was actually supposed to go. Oh well. I turned around because I think that weird, bigger, like wilted daisy-looking flower is probably one that can unlock some of those weird plants growing in the way. We're gonna have to give it a shot. Ah, I failed. Oh, I should have transformed her too. I keep forgetting I need to keep leveling my Dragoon levels. Good, good. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's taking a while, but I'm getting there. Nice miss, Rose. Good, good. We finally hit triple digits with an attack. Woohoo! Death Dimension. She has a lot of weird, dark attribute attacks, which are cool, but also kind of scary. Touch it! It died! I didn't like that sound. So can I don't really know what's up there. It sounds maybe like a dragon is sleeping. And that's its snores. Body purifier, I will probably need that. Because he is a poison element dragon. And I guess I'm locked out from going this way. That's good to know. I truly am wandering blind right now. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. But we'll figure it out. What's the point of a labyrinth? And the isometric angle doesn't help much. Can't see the tunnels or where they're leading. You just gotta go through and hope for the best. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Hey, triple digits again. That must have been an elemental weakness for it. Oh yeah, that's right. I could have just let it accumulate to 2. Oh well. Four, 5. Ah. It's really interesting the way that this game was designed, because you could just rely on your basic attacks and your additions for the whole thing, but I like that they made you actually use the systems in order to level them. Like, you can't just gain experience without transforming into a Dragoon. You need to use up that accumulated SP. And I think that's neat. It's a really clever way to make you actually take advantage of all the systems they put in the game. This way, I guess. Hold on, I can touch this. Hooray! Okay, I guess we found our way through. Or at least we found our way... Bravery amulet, what's that for? We opened the way to that door, wherever it is. I gotta sell some of this stuff off. Avoids fear. Okay. I don't actually know which status effect is which. They don't really, they're not clear about it, which is unfortunate. So I may just run into a situation where I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And I have no idea what that status effect is supposed to be. So don't yell at me if I don't know. I'm trying. They're just not clear about it. Which way am I supposed to go? Is it this way? I watched an old movie called Labyrinth when I was a kid. It was that one that I think it was Steven Spielberg made for his daughter. And it was weird and kind of scary, so I didn't like it. But I feel like it was probably an interesting movie from everything I remember, and I have an urge to go back and rewatch it. Also, I saw a short on YouTube where, not Family Guy, American Dad did a parody of it. And of course it was meant to be a disrespectful, like, look how stupid this concept is parody. But I am kind of interested to go back and be like, hey, is this good or is it not? So maybe I'll make a point of doing that sooner or later. What do we got here?
Oh, hi there.
Well, hello there. How you doing, Nat? I am doing my best. How are you?
Hi there.
I got double hi there. Who was other hi there? Hey, it's hubby. Yubba yubba indeed. How are you guys doing today? I see Nat is doing her best, which is excellent. How was your trip, hubby? I heard you were pretty exhausted after you got back yesterday. Tiring? Yeah, I bet. Because you went to... Actually, I know where you went, but I've forgotten. He passed out so bad yesterday? I bet. Poland. Gotcha. Is that you, Levitz? It's so ironic to find you venturing here. You are Graham. Well, I hope, for as tiring as they were, I hope you had a good time there. I don't know if you actually got to go and do anything else aside from work, but I'm hoping it was a nice place at least. I will never forget him. He used to be the head of the second knight of Basil, Graham. No do, only work. It was productive. Fair enough. The man who used to be my father's best man. Well, it's good to have you back. We missed you, and Nat was running herself ragged in your work. You learned Polish. Now, when you say you learned Polish, do you mean you learned the swear words and that's the fun ones? Or... Welcome, Levitz. You have become a knight fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Serby. Don't you ever mention my father's name. Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years for my betrayal of your father? He'd be cursing in Polish ever since coming back home. Dzień dobry, kurwa? I probably pronounced that awfully, but thank you for telling me. That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. Did you take a train to get there, hubby? Or was it like driving or flight? I don't actually know how landlocked it is. Yeah, pierdol? Don't you mean pierogi? Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a man full of vengeance? Doesn't matter. Both. Graham, I now get to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. Train and flight. Okay, cool. Get revenge, huh? Did they at least send you business class on the flight and train? If they didn't, I'd be kind of salty, because it sounds like you were busting your butt over there. Pierogi was delicious wet dumpling. I like pierogies. Lame. Get revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me in my newly obtained power. Ah, this is where we get it. Emerge, the power of the dragon. Even the upper management take premium economy. Premium economy being like a slightly upgraded version of the general ticket. Company is not rich enough. That's fair. That's fair. You are a dragoon. It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be... I don't fly a lot, to be fair. Yeah, like economy with larger legroom. Cool. Have you seen some of those planes they're trying to get for super cheap flights where you're basically standing the whole time? Ugh. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the dragoon spirit? I'm amazed there's someone in Basil who knows about this. Fine, you two will know before you die. That looks like a large golden donkey. Yeah, kinda. I'm looking at that, like, darker part below the head that I think is supposed to be its mouth dropped open, and man, we did not have a lot of pixels to work with in those days. Like, where are the teeth? I see 2 tusks and that's it. It kind of looks like he's just going, Large horny golden donkey. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano. If this is a dream, how can you explain what you're about to see? He looks kind of like a praying mantis, to be honest. Come, I shall... Oh, I give you a chance to avenge your father if you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. But yeah, so talking about those planes, I saw them have like a couple of different ideas to be as cheap as possible. One being standing like on a bus, and another being seats that aren't meant to let you sit. You just kind of lean your butt against them. And what the heck are we doing here? That's what I want to know. How can you possibly let that happen? Oh well. Like, I understand flights want to make as much money as possible, but that's pretty scummy in my book. That's not a thing yet, as far as I know. I would be interested to take a harness hanging seat for a plane. Oh, you mean like sitting outside of the plane, hanging from underneath it? Because that would be interesting. It'd be kind of like hang gliding. Which, I will be honest, does seem like a pretty cool thing to do. I've seen videos of people, like, they take the video of them in the seat, and they've got the giant hang glider or paraglider, and it's just meant to go for an incredibly long time. Sometimes they've got motors on the back to help them go. I like those. No, you'd freeze to death if you did that. Imagine everyone is just dangling on a harness through the plane. What, you mean like puppets on marionette strings just hanging from the roof? That's hilarious. It's a funny thought. You could save a lot of space. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Plus, I feel like that dangling would have a lot of people with health conditions being like, I'm suing. Even letting your legs dangle is not a good thing for your body. Plus, can you imagine the chafing from the harness? Ugh. I would not want to do that. Like, for damn sure. Woohoo! I'm not sure which of these is going to have less health, so I'm just kind of taking a guess. Oops. Think of like 4 flying fox rails, and as you board the plane, you get hooked and just whee towards the back. I mean, I get it. It doesn't sound like a good idea. Healing potion. Because, like, if you let your feet dangle, and a lot of people don't realize this, especially when they do, like, renovations and things, but seats are usually designed in a way that's meant to work well with the curvature of your spine and give you support. So sometimes people will, like, even redo the upholstery on the seat part of a chair, and it completely gets rid of that curve, and it gives people a ton of pain both in their legs and their backs. And if your legs are dangling as well, then the muscles aren't working to carry blood back to your heart, so you end up with tremendous swelling and discoloration in your feet. And that can be bad because that leads to things like blood clots. So not something you really want to let happen. Especially if you're trying to avoid lawsuits. Compression harnesses. Blood clots not good indeed. she's not Dragoon yet. Did that dragon just shit on one of your characters? I'm not sure if it's shit or it's like a poison globule, like a stinger that he just flings. But basically, yes. I'm gonna say yes. Same difference. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. Ugh, I got a deep gash. So he runs, little bitch. Eat my acid jizz, yeet yeet. I can't believe I read that out loud, but it was funny. Hubby, you have no idea how often I was telling people about your mind manipulation after you came up with... What was it? Whale stripper jet milk party. Minus 10 brain health. Yeah, I was telling that. I told that like 4 extra streams when you weren't there. I just want you to know your insane thought did continue. It was very important. Well, we took his crap that he threw at us, and then we took his blood, which healed us. We're getting everything from this dragon. Let's hope he didn't drink too much water, or we're getting another kind of coloration. This way I will live on forever in the hearts and minds of others, involuntarily. That's correct. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Additions are so important. He just did 13 damage in that hit. There we go. Yep, he absolutely just flung his poop at us. I'm gonna go with it and say you're 100% right in that. Oh, by the way, I tried making a new belt. Like making it out of leather from scratch. I am curious about this. Also, I think if I go Dragoon, that might cure my status affliction. With wall clocks. Okay, hold on, please. You tried making a new belt with wall clocks. It was a huge waste of time. Okay, very nice. I like that. I like that. Here I thought you were going to say something like you tried to make it, but you couldn't because your hands were always in the wrong place. Or it ended up on the face. Ended up on the face? How else could I say that? Or, you were always taking leather to the face? That might be a way to say it. Either way, good one. I liked it. I don't think you can tell that one though, hubby. Specifically because I have seen you. You are a very fit man with a very skinny waist. It just doesn't count. Just doesn't count. The whip smack, yes, that is the name of that move for her. You have selfish strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. Oh, hi, Doug. How you doing? Hubby has a skinny waist. Gamer Hubby is a very fit fellow, and he just told me a pun about his... Why suddenly Russian? Because I'm doing silly voices as I decide. So I have decided that Graham is Russian now, for whatever reason. Nobody could be stronger than your father. It was the only thing I could never conquer. His name is Servi. It is well worth it. I had admiration for him as a mate and as a friend, but time goes by and he turned into this feeling. I'm doing alright, thank you. Hello. Hello. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. Because I chose to make him Russian. He's funny to me. This is uncannily well-fitting. Continue. Thank you. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain new power, I could be equal to or surpass him. Well, thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. I'm not sure. I don't have the confidence to make one that's Scottish and Irish. I don't know the difference between them. Lovitz, live strong. Now I can go to be with Servi. I guess I can try. I can try and make Lavitz Irish or Scottish. He's lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. Oh no, a Russian villain died. He did. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. Make Rose Mexican? I don't even know how to do a Mexican accent. We were making Lavitz Irish, right? What is this? That's gonna be a terrible Irish accent. I'm gonna try real hard. Such a coincidence. It can't be, or is this fate? I'll make Dart a surfer for the moment. Lavitz, maybe you too are. You sound like Conductor from A Hat in Time. That's not bad, actually, because I think he was supposed to be Scottish. Dart is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognized you as the next master. I am a Dragoon. Oh, wait, sorry. I am a Dragoon. I deserve to rule dragons. Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your... Okay, I've got an idea for it.
Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you?
There, that's my Mexican accent for Rose. That's what Graham left for me. I understand. I'll accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I will use this power for justice. Oh, what happened? What'd I do? What'd I miss? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Mind blown. Like dirt in Ruse. Hubby's mind was blown. Thank you for clarifying. That was helpful.
Use for justice, huh?
Acquired spirit of the Jade Dragoon. Good for you, Lavitz. I hope you're enjoying the weird accents, because I don't think I'll remember them. I can't breathe. She's just like me, for real, for real. Too much poison? We cannot make it over Velud carrying Shana. Then we'll have to go to Lohan. Lohan, that commercial town? The accents are good. Well, I'm glad. Yes, that's it. I heard there was a great doctor there. Well, thank you. Hurry! I'm glad you like them. I am just doing them to be silly. I don't speak in languages, I speak in terrible English accents. Silly is good. I agree. It is fun. I wish I could do more. Dart is Prime Terry from King of Fighters.
Lizard.
Like Lizard. Fish is fed and water is changed. Excellent. I'm sorry, Doug, you missed out on my Mexican accent for Rose. Or rather, my stereotype. If she talks again, you'll get to hear it. But I did figure it out. That is a weird looking creature. What a crowd! And we are in the middle of a war. Now you gotta hang around until the next dialogue set. Yep, that's true. It's true, if I were fine, it would be fun. You'll get well soon. Rose better start talking soon. Why do you want to just drop in and dip, Doug? I mean, I'm having fun. What? I'm gonna make him Italian for the moment. I couldn't believe it was the dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. What a bummer and a shame. I get to stay here. Such a bummer. There is nothing wrong with the body, but at least that's how it seems. But her consciousness has closed inward after she arrived here. Italian or Mario? Same difference. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition, it could be a week if she's lucky. Luigi. No, Luigi's different. Can't you do something? I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster? It's a Japanese game, man. You can't ask those questions. She fought against it to save the country. Think hard. Is there anything you can do? Hold on. A Japanese interpretation of an Italian plumber. If we can get some Dragoni plant, she may survive. Really? I heard it in a secret heirloom book, or I read it. The problem is, as with the dragons, Dragoni plant exists only in legend. I cannot say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we cannot wait like this doing nothing. Let's go look for Dragoni plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town where everybody is welcome. There should be some information here. Although it's a temporary, I will try to staunch the poisoning. I am not called the best doctor in Sergio for nothing. I will rise to the occasion. Why does Dart sound like the voiceovers in the news? I don't know. Or WWE. That's not what I don't... He was supposed to be a surfer. I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, the talking has stopped for the moment. Let's see about the Stardust here. By the entrance inside the pots. Because I need to find, like, 4 more Stardust. You gotta make him more relaxed, dude. Like, chill. Okay, I get it. I'll be a little bit more relaxed. Totally radical. Alright. We'll have him be tubular. By the entrance inside the pods. Oh, yeah, okay. I can't keep these accents up for long, but I hope that's... I hope you're enjoying it for now. I'll put it that way. Why is this dude in a hood? Oh. I thought that was a dude in a hood. Marsa Road connects Hoax and Lohan that has been blocked by Sandora and is affecting my sales. Does this not look like a dude in a hood? Right here, the lady that we just talked to. It totally does until she turns. Okay, so I need to go out here, and there's a pot, like, right here-ish? It would be difficult to find it outside of the wall. Yeah, I know, I'm not... I just want to do the pot. There we go, okay. So we got that one. Inside a basket near the arena. Okay, I'll get there later. The Dabas Antique Shop. Well, this one's useless. It says go down the hidden ladder found behind the bookshelf and search the fireplace. I wanted to toot, but I'm poor. Somebody toot for me, please. That's your fault. You're not hanging around enough. I don't know who to blame, but I'm blaming someone. That was a mouth sound, and you know it. I didn't fart. I have been farting through the stream, but it's so low you can't hear it, so you'll never know. It's a bargain. Where are we going? It's all stinky now. My face is stinky now. Yeah, right about here. Hooray! Stardust again. Oink, oink, oink. Is this supposed to be a pig? What the hell is this? This looks like a lizard. Why so much hate? Because it was more fun to be spunky. I wasn't sure which word I was reaching for with that, so I said spunky.
Lizard.
Fresh vegetables! Whenever I'm reading fresh anything, it makes me think of that that meme where the lady was reading fresh avocado, but they spelt it wrong on the sign, and so they're like, fresh avocado! Fresh fish, fresh meat. Weapon shop. What? Why are these illegal weapons? Like, why are you up here? Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know about the ad break. I'm going to go take a real quick bathroom break then, and I will be back in a moment. Where is BRB washroom break while ads? Alright. See you in just a second. Alright. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. Open preview projector. There we go. Let's sell some stuff first. Because I think I have some stuff I don't need. Mainly just that. Lever for weapons. Lance. Cape. Legend cask. Oh, that's a really good one though. But I do not have 10,000 gold. But that is really good. Look at that magic defense. Oh my goodness. Ultima War God. Oh, auto completion of additions. Phantom Shield. This is the one. This is the store that sells all that really good stuff I was telling you about. Phantom Shield reduces damage from all attacks by half. How awesome! But it is so expensive that we cannot possibly afford it at this point in the game. Like, I have been grinding off camera for things, and I'm still only at 3,000 H or 3,000 gold, and it's been 10 hours into the game. So they really do just torment you, and it's mean. I don't like it when they do that. They're so cruel. Is that maybe the hidden ladder they're talking about? I did unmute, right? I think. Close. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. How do I get up there? I have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there. The offline grinding is brutal. Oh, sailing! Hiya, friend. Yeah, offline grinding is not super fun, but it is important. Especially in these old style RPG games where, like, it's just repetitive battles over and over. Necessary to get strong, but not all that fun to stream. Especially in this game where I have to use addition attacks with perfect timing in order to actually level them. Yo, brother, how about some weapons? If you want a weapon, step inside here. Anyway, how are you doing today, friend? Thank you for joining. So nice to see you today. Doing great. Excellent. I'm getting by as best I can. Thank you for asking. I'm still pretty burned out from the appointment that I had yesterday, the day before yesterday. But it was hopefully a productive appointment. The doctor that I saw that time was a lung specialist, and I think he's the closest to actually figuring out what's actually going on with me. He said that because they can't find too much, like, actually physically wrong with the structures in my body, it could be that I've developed something like a hypersensitive throat that's just reacting to everything the same way that, like, a wound on your arm would get bothered even by the air. And that makes sense to me because I end up coughing over everything when I start breathing too hard, or when I start coughing, it begets more coughs. Oh, I mean, it's not great that it's happening, but it would be nice if we found out that that was actually the reason, because I just haven't had any information about what was going on for a very long time. So, sorry about that. So it would just be nice having an answer, you know? That's important for me. Did I miss anything while I was gone? I did not. Okay, good. Inside a basket near the arena, we got that one. Inside a suit of armor in the antique shop. Hidden ladder? Is this one the hidden ladder? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, whoa. There is actually a hidden ladder. I did not know that. This is... There we go, Stardust. Who are you? I ground away to save money and I finally opened a bookstore. He's the owner. Do you have any plans for the day sailing? You doing anything fun and exciting on this day? Because it's Sunday, right? You just relaxing before work tomorrow? I visited Kazas the other day, and warriors were saying that the Imperial Sandora has a dragon. Buddy's place for Super Bowl? Oh, neat! Wait, this is Super Bowl weekend? Man, I need to get outside more. I had no idea. I kind of expected I would hear more about it, but I just did not. Either way, I hope it's fun. Don't eat too much nacho cheese dip, or you'll have gas for a week. At least that's what I have to tell myself every time I go somewhere. It's okay, you're not missing much. That's fair. Isn't the halftime show supposed to be really lame again? I remember them getting someone that has no business performing at the halftime show. I don't know. I just, that's what I heard. I'm just asking. I have no idea who Bad Bunny is. I have no idea who Bad Bunny is. Is it a misbehaving rabbit? They're just gonna let it bounce along the stage? Chase it down for... Actually, I would watch that. That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, watching people chase a rabbit around a stage would be pretty funny. Where's the antique shop? I don't even know. Maybe it's that yellow one? Yeah, it's not on purpose that I don't know. I just don't know. One of the most widely known artists in the world? At most listened to? I don't know. This is an inn? Ah, there we go. Oh, actually, maybe I should rest up here. Yeah, let's do that. I will take your word for it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. You uncultured swine. I too am an uncultured swine. Throw pearls before me. I hear that's important. I need to get one more here. Where is this antique shop? Brother, may I have some oats? Brother, may I have some oats? Please, brother, I hunger. Where is it? Where is it? Do you know how to get to the Dabas antique shop? I'm lost. I don't. I heard it has a blue door. Okay, that's helpful. I think the antique shop is where I need to go anyway. How is the arc going, by the way? Sailing? Still having fun? I mean, you were playing it last time I saw you, that's why I'm asking. I have been having a blast with this whole Cyberstan arc in Helldivers. Here we go. The new war bond has been super fun. Welcome! Hey, Dabas! It's the goofy merchant from the other day. I'm glad you folks are here. Thanks for Valued. Really, now I can run my business. So, what do you want? So, what do you want? You can find anything in Dabas' Antiques. It's great. It has its ups and downs. That's nice. Oh, what was it? Do you carry herbs too? You got it. I have everything from extremely rare medicine to secret magical medicine. Have you heard of, like, the Dragoni plant? I heard it's a very rare herb. Oh, the Dragoni plant. You have it? No. Dabas! Oh no, don't get mad. I was just kidding. But let me think harder. I remember hearing about it somewhere. Hold on a sec.
Well, in this secret notebook, yes, it's in here. It says north of the poison forest, past the troublesome plant. Observe Dragoni plant in the back of the shrine. It reminds me, I saw a strange plant in the back of the forest when Shauna took a rest.
Oh, the one that became a monster because of the dragon's poison. But you cannot get past it unless you purify it with something.
Hey, make the spring water underground. That might help the plant. That's it. Thanks, Damas. Hey, what about shopping? That's all?
It's hard doing 4 accents in one conversation. Especially whatever I picked for Damas. That was really hard on my throat. Holy cow. I'm glad he's only a bit character. I don't think I can keep that up. Hey you! Hey classy brother! I have something you'll like! It is fun though. I'm enjoying doing it. That reminds me, we need something to carry the spring water. Let's have a look. That's my man. You have a sharp eye. I guarantee they're good buys. I want a bottle to put water in. Do you have one? Sure. This one's durable and the best quality you can get. How much? Surprise! It's a super bargain. How about 1 trillion gold? Let's look somewhere else. Hey, wait a minute. I was just kidding. Don't take me so seriously. Oy vey. You yuts. How much is the real price then? Yeah, it's about 3,000 gil. Why don't you buy it? It's too expensive. Well, I'll give you a discount. How about 2,200? 2,200? No. Brother, you must be joking. I'll go down to 1,000. No. That's worth like 80 gil. 500. Again. Drop it once more. Darn, I'm giving it away. How about 100? Nope. I can't win. Take it. It's free. Well, if you insist, I'll take it. Thank you. Now that's some haggling. It went from 1 trillion gold to free. Alright, so next up we have to get... Right, we have to go straight down the nest. I don't know how to get out of here afterwards, though. That's the unfortunate part. What am I going to do here? So I got to go down and get the water first. That's the easy part. Getting out afterwards is going to be difficult. Do I just go around the edge, maybe? It might let me do that. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I forgot to cure the poison. That's okay. We'll do it soon enough. Ugh. I'm so close to switching editions for Lavitz, and I'm just not getting it. Whip smack. Alright, how about you? Woohoo! Ouchie. Okay, I can finally cure her now. Just transform into the Dragoon, and that should get rid of the status effect. Ah, too early. Nailing this timing is very difficult. And I guess we'll just finish off with the Burning Rush. Wow, I did like no damage to him. Haha. That one did a little better. Do 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 do. I need to check on the state of my additions though, because it has been quite a while. 71. Okay, that's not bad. Only 9 more, and I can finally change to Gust of Wind Dance. Oh, I didn't get the water. That is kind of important. Let's hope for the best with this water. According to Dabas, we have to get rid of that plant in order to get to the shrine with Dragoni plants. Come on, let's go. Drink some for ourselves as well. I don't know if that'll cure Lavit's poison, though. It did! Cool. That's helpful. I still have no idea how to get out, but, you know, we'll figure it out, I guess. Eventually, maybe, hopefully. I think this is the only way to actually go out. So, we're gonna do that. Climbing, 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 just keeping dirt on climbing, right? It's a huge waste of time. Oh, can I just cross over this way? Haha, I can. Helpful. I have been telling everyone... Oh, hubby, did I ask you how you make a general laugh? I think I did. I've been telling everyone that joke, and I love it. Oh, hubby might not have been there. I was yesterday while Nat was playing Palia. No, not something major. You make a general laugh by giving him tech tickles. Tack tickles. Tack tickles. Tack. It's not tack. I'm on the attack. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he's blind again. Okay. We're gonna watch Lavitz transform for the first time. Whee! Bober Kurwa? Bober Kurwa. I don't know what that means, but okay. Hey! Perfect on the first shot. Cool. Honestly, if you type something in chat, chances are I'm just going to read it. I'm just gonna say it. It's probably not the best idea, but that's just how it rolls. Pokey, poke, poke, stabby, poke. Yes. Stabby, stabby, poke, poke, jab, poke. Alright. How do I get across there? I don't even know. There must be some way across? I'm not sure. Pokey, pokey, poke, stabby, poke, poke. Actually, having said that, it reminds me of Anchorman. The first one. Actually, were there more than one Anchorman movies? Yes, there were. But in the first one, his weakness is that he will read literally anything you put on the teleprompter. So the rival newscaster lady puts up all kinds of things he should not have said on TV. And he just reads it like nobody's business, continues on like normal. I think it was, good night and fuck you, Seattle. And he just continues on like nothing. Alright, I'll try it. Bobr kurva, ya pierdol, yaki beetle. I don't know if that was anywhere close, but I tried. I tried, okay? I will quote Daniel Radcliffe for a moment. I tried, and therefore no one should criticize me. Oh, cool. Well, we'll take the plate mail for Dart. And I will give him... Where's the other one? You have a talent? Well, thank you. I tried. I tried very hard. I don't know if I succeeded, but I tried. I'm actually impressed you could even get the fancy characters to show up in chat, to be honest. I don't know how to type those out. I know there is a way, but it seems difficult. I don't even know what the accents are supposed to be. I just kind of read by vibes. I read the fancy accent ones by vibes. I don't read words in general by vibes. As you can tell by my impeccable ability to do awful accents when reading 4 different character lines in 4 different accents. How the heck do I get across? Well, thank you, hubby. I'm glad you approve. If they are correct vibes, I am happy with that. How am I supposed to get over there? There should be a bridge or something, right? Here, maybe? Like this uvula thing? It doesn't look like it. Oh. I'm glad I still have a couple of couple of cough drops left. I feel like I'm gonna need them after this. I shouldn't have done that shopkeeper's voice so aggressively. It kind of hurt my throat. I never know what's going to set me off and be too hard, so I just kind of have to take a stab in the dark. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Ice! No! That's unfortunate. He needs to chill out. Chill out. I'm hilarious. Y'all don't even know. No. Yes. I will discard. I will that card. Okay, what about this? Can I get across here? I cannot get across there. Oh, yes I can. Haha, that's how I do it. Okay. I did it! That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Which is surprising. Actually, how close is Lavitz to changing his edition here? 8 off. Okay. I shall have to put some effort into making sure we get those 8 done so I can swap up. I can probably bring it down to 5 if I just guard skip until then. Oh, what's this? Ooh, special. Okay, we're doing this. I forgot about this. This might be really cool. Oh yeah, because all of them transform at once when you do this. They're all ready to go. And then do I do an extra attack as well? Oh, it turns it into a darkness field. That's right. Her attacks will all do more damage right now. Hey, I completely forgot about this, but that's really cool. So I can use her fancy attack in her dark field to do extra bonus damage. She took a screen cap. And then deleted it. 69 damage. Nice. I'm getting better at those. Okay, cool. It's nice feeling like I'm getting some of my skills back, but I know that's just because I've been playing for over an hour today. So I'm getting into the rhythm again, which is something nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so I know you mentioned you had delicious wet dumplings while you were in Poland. The plant is wilting, we can go now. When I was young, my mom used to make me pierogies, but she deep fry them so that they got like super crispy on the outside and they were warm on the inside. And that was honestly my favorite way to have them. It still is. I really like crispy food when it's got a nice crunch to it. So that golden brown surface crust was really tasty. I'm hoping if I can find a decent... let's save here, actually. I'm hoping if I can find a decent air fryer that I'll be able to do that again. It's just finding a good air fryer that's the problem. I was looking into it, and apparently one of the things that's the major health issue for them is the... I think it was called polyurethane coating they put on the inside. On the heating elements and things. Which over time, with carbon buildup, will flake off and get into your food. And it's apparently really bad for causing cancer and things. So I looked into it. And apparently the type that I need to get in order to avoid that is either a glass or a steel basket. Like a stainless steel basket. It's just, I haven't really looked into it too well to find one like that. So I need to put a little more effort in. The Ninja one has a glass one, that's fair. They are expensive, but I've heard the Ninja stuff is surprisingly high quality. but I think they are over $300. And I don't know that I'd want to get a secondhand one. There's a Dragoon in there? I agree, to be honest. If it's good, it would probably be worth it. There's not a lot of things that I buy that's, like, expensive, but if it's something that I feel I'm going to use pretty frequently, I don't mind shelling out for it. Yeah, would not recommend secondhand. I wouldn't either. There are some things I'm okay with, like my my Tassimo coffee pot, or not Tassimo, my Keurig coffee pot, that's secondhand. I just cleaned it out really well, disinfected it, and then it was fine to use. I've been using it for years with no issue. But I mean, it's a Keurig. You put a coffee pot in, you close the lid, and you press a button, right? There's not much to it beyond that. But for something that I'd be trusting food to, and especially food that I don't know how other people have made it in there, I don't think I'd trust that. I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of places, even with people that I know or I'm trying to become friends with, or even if they are friends of friends, that I just don't trust the way they cook. I don't trust their houses. Especially houses with cats. Cats are so gross because they get up on everything. You can't train them not to eat off of things. So you never know when they found their way into plates and like rubbed their butts on them or something. I don't know. It just feels unhealthy and something I don't really want to engage with. I feel refreshed. My fatigue is gone. Cool. That is a healing thingy. I don't know if I told you guys, but one time we stayed with, I think it was family. Now I'm forever going to be scared of cat butt rubbed stuff. I don't think in general you need to be worried about it, but if I find like cat hairs on things, then I'm worried they've been in that area. And especially on plates. Like on plates or in food or whatever, that it grosses me out. Welcome after coming all the way here. Good boy. Now get out. But as I was saying, we had friends at one point, or maybe it was family that we stayed with, just for one night as we were traveling. And I'm talking about when I was young, right? Probably maybe 6. And I got up in the morning after we had spent the night, and I went to have some cereal, and for whatever reason, the bowl smelled like a dog bowl. Like, you know how dog water kind of smells, or like a dog's face kind of smells? That's what the bowl smelled like. And it wasn't just me, because I had my mom sniff it too, and she was like, yeah, don't eat that. We're gonna go out. And it was one of the few times that, regardless of a financial situation, she just took me to get breakfast at McDonald's. Like, we ate out for breakfast. And so I've always been a little more cautious since then. I don't know if it actually was a dog bowl, or if they, like, washed the dog bowl with it, or if maybe their dog had gotten to lick the dishes when they weren't watching. But I'm always a little more cautious around people with pets, because people can be pretty gross with their pets. Including the ones that, like, I've seen videos of where people will kiss their dogs on the mouths, or let the dogs lick them on their mouths. Or even worse, the ones that let their dogs lick inside their mouths. I've seen that a few times. And like, ew, why? Why would you do that? I don't get it. Ugh. It's very disturbing. One time when I was young, I saw, or I had a friend who was about my age, and I think I must have been, I don't know, like 6 to 8 again still. And actually, it might have been like 8 or 9 years old. And this kid, I went over to his house. It was a very small town, by the way. I have said this before, I think. I don't know if I've said it on stream. But it was a town so small that if it was any more inbred, it'd be a sandwich. But we've had to move up there for my dad to chase work as a welder. And this kid that I was hanging out with, he did this thing where he ate a corn dog, which is the hot dog that's wrapped in breading and then put on a stick. And it's just something you can buy from the store and then you can microwave it for a snack. I don't like them, but he had one. And he did this thing that to this day haunts me. He ate most of it down to the bits on the stick at the bottom where it was attached. And then he let his dog lick the stick to eat some of it. And then he finished eating it. I was so disgusted. I was revolted. I couldn't believe he had actually done that. Ugh. Yeah, it still makes me shudder just thinking about it. It was so disturbing. Yeah, Not a pleasant thought at the best of times, but I'm glad I can share that trauma with you. There are 3 rotary plates, all with numbers from 1 to 5. Okay. It seems like a kind of apparatus with a numerical lock. You try. I don't know. 1, 1, 1. This is not right. We did not look for clues, so we're not doing anything. We're going to look for more signs. But yeah, I'm glad I could share that nightmare fuel with you. Oh, I went out the other day to the mall, and actually I was telling Nat about this. I got one of those fancy lights that like projects pretty patterns onto the ceiling and the walls, and I have been enjoying it. I had a thought of, because she mentioned having a starry one. I think it was Nat telling me that. Didn't you tell me that, Nat? No, it was Mari. I was telling Mari Stellar about it. And her daughter has a starry sky projector that projects the stars onto the ceiling. Yeah, I remembered later. I spend a lot of time talking to you, Nat, okay? I watch you most of all for Twitch. I have not missed a stream in an eternity. I just got confused a little bit. But it makes me want one, and I had a thought that it would be cool to have, like, rotating colors inside of that starry projector to have it look like a nebula in the sky. Yeah! Well, I like having you around too. It's very nice that you guys come to hang out. I like getting to chat. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing today, by the way, Nat? Are you busy playing more Palia, or are you all Palia'd out still? You looked like you were just about at the end of your interest for it last time you streamed it. Plants vs. Zombies? Like the original one? Interesting. Okay, we're gonna fall through, but that's okay. Bye-bye. Cool, cool. I remember playing that a couple years ago. I downloaded it on the computer. It was alright. It was interesting-ish. Whee! Is he gonna toss me into the water? It might. 3. 5. 2. Okay. Ha ha ha. It is going to toss me into the water. Okay. That's hilarious. I wondered why there were stairs there. I have my answer. I had completely forgotten that. Well, at least now I know what the code to get through there is. 352. I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. 3 5 and 2. Haha! I did the thing. I am a genius. I say, having played this game before. Statue facing forward. Front. Oh, I don't know about this one. Can I move this one? I can. Okay, that means I need to go find out which way that non-golden statue is supposed to face as well. But I hadn't gone to the right down in that main area, so that's a possibility. Yeah. I do need to do some more Dragoon transformation grinding, but I'll do that in the off time when I'm not streaming. Because that's one of those things where it's just repetitive battles over and over. And it doesn't do much aside from just being a little boring. It's filler for the game, basically. And that's not tremendously interesting. So I'm trying to keep it as much progression on stream as possible and as few encounters as possible. Aside from, like, boss battles, which are kind of necessary. And the ones that I can't dodge while we're running around. Not much I can do about that. I think Doug took off without saying goodbye again. It makes me sad. Lately she's been dipping in and then dipping out really quickly. I hope everything's okay. Last I heard, I know she had gotten friends and was spending a lot more time with them, which is good. But, still miss it when people don't hang out. I appreciate everyone for being here when they are able to, though. Plus, I've been known to do that as well lately. The last couple times I've gone to hang out with people, I end up, either being busy with something, and so I just go into lurk mode and forget to hang out, or I get tired and I just fall asleep, and then I miss saying goodnight. Which also makes me kind of sad, because I don't want to do that to people, but sometimes it happens. There's not a heck of a lot I can do about it. I mean, I suppose I could have coffee, but that would interrupt my very limited sleep to begin with as well. It does, yes. I know most of the time it's not on purpose, even regardless of if I do it or if someone else does it. So I do not hold grudges. I just hope people are doing okay. Actually, what time is it? 12:47, okay. It's a ways to go further. Get out! Oh, here it is. Okay. Statue facing left. Okay. Well, that did give me the answer I needed for which way that needed to face. So we should be able to finish this part up. I'm going to go use an anti-encounter thingy. I have 4 of them. I should use some. There we go. Skip the battle. It doesn't reduce it for long, but it does let me just move without the battles immediately, which is very nice. I think I mentioned it before, but there are games like Tales of Symphonia that I enjoy, where they have, I think dark bottles is another thing that lets you basically increase your encounter rate, which is nice for when you're trying to grind and level up. Okay. And that'll be really nice for when I'm trying to do things off stream. Because sometimes just having to wander around aimlessly trying to get encounters like this takes very, very long. It's the time between battles that's actually the worst of it. Power up? No! How dare you? Ah, no, that was a counter. I hate when it shows up in the middle of a combo like that. It's so mean. Because that's 4 hits in a row, and then it just shows up, and like your reflexes have to be on point. If they're not, you get blasted back, and it's part of the gameplay, which is interesting and engaging, just in those really quick consecutive hits. Super frustrating. That one wasn't bad, because at least it's like early on in the combo. I actually have enough time to react to it. And now I'm just failing. I'm so scared of counters that I'm not keeping track of when I need to hit. There we go. And let's see if we can get one more for Lavitz in this battle. One, two. Ah, nope. I failed. I failed. Shame. Ding, ding. Shame. Ding, ding. I saw a really interesting instrument on a YouTube video the other day. It was... what was it called? I think it was called a crystallizer or something like that. And it was just like long glass rods aligned something like a xylophone, and it put out the scariest sound. Like, my goodness. Honestly, it was absolutely an instrument for horror movie music or horror game music. Did I not? Oh, I didn't get that last Stardust. That's okay. That same shop we were in with the voice that I had trouble doing, we have to go back there because there's a suit of armor on the upper level I need to look at. So who is this? Drake. It's amazing you made it through. It's amazing you made it through the traps, but your luck is over, because I won't let you go further. Come on, draw your sword. Wait, we are just here to look for the Dragoon plant. We don't want to fight. You want me to believe that? You must be after the treasure, aren't you? That's not it.
It's quicker to beat him.
You thieves! Now you reveal your true selves. Prepare yourselves. Ha ha ha! I don't know why an accent develops for them partway through what I'm reading, but it does. Let's go with you. I'm not sure. I think she's actually going to be the best one for using the special on. Because I think she has an element advantage for some reason. I don't 100% know. Boom. Oh, he did pretty good. I'll show you one of my best traps. I didn't even know he had a face, to be honest. Can I attack the bombs? I can. Well, like, look at how many pixels are on the screen, okay? Look at the vectors. It's a little hard to tell sometimes, that's all I'm saying. And underneath his giant hat brim, there was no way I could make out details on the old CRT TVs. Just, like, not the slightest chance. Alright, let's go for... I'm actually going to do Astral Terrain right now. Because we're a little low on health, and that's not great. Yeah, see, look at how tiny his face is. His face is so tiny. There are not enough pixels on there to make it out from a child's scribbles. He is a nothing man. Are the bombs rolling towards me? That's hilarious. Well, let's do Explosion. It's not going to be as powerful because it's not in a special field, but we'll make it happen. And I think the bursting bombs might be weak to it. I'm going to hope anyway. It's really cool when you get to their level 5 attacks, because they actually, like, summon their dragons to come and do damage. Yeah, there we go. That took out the bombs. Ouchie! Wing Blaster for all. Okay, I don't need that quite yet. Ah, I missed. That's okay. You've seen this attack. I think. Yeah, I perfected it the first time we did it. Now the question is, does this field remain until everyone desyncs? Or just her? Ooh, nice! Automatic addition for the Dragoon in this field. Ha 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 ha! That's helpful. That's very helpful. I forgot that was a thing. Now I think the field's going to go back to normal, pretty as it is. Yep. Fine, but how about this? Dude is powerful as fudge. Like, he's fighting off 3 Dragoons at once. By himself. We're literally transforming into winged dragon people, and he's like, yeah, I can deal with this. For not having a face, he is kind of a badass. Whip smack. Does this even have an element? I don't know. It does not. Okay. I kind of want him to do that again, because that's not going to fight back. I don't think I've ever seen the wire counter an addition, which means it would be excellent to grind him. Again with you. That's okay. That's okay. We're just going to transform dart again. We'll use explosion. It'll get rid of the bombs. And happy ending. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. I think we're getting real close to Wind Dance. Did he just heal? Oh, what a butt. 360. How do bosses fight against us? Because when we do that too, it must be the most frustrating thing. Alright, let's get rid of you. He went back up to blue health. I hate this guy. This is an annoying fight. I don't think there are many bosses that do that. I don't know why they get away with this. I did such a New Yorker accent right then. So many bosses! Bosses! Thankfully, I think he has a very limited number of times he can heal, which is good and important and helpful. Ah. If I could just do a little more consistent addition damage, we'd be in great shape. That is the cool thing about this game, is like the mindless grinding you don't actually get a lot of XP from, but like we've already done 3 or 4 boss battles in this single playthrough of 2 hours. They give you a decent number of them, and those are the cooler ones. So I like that. Again with you. I know I said it'd be nice for him to bring this wire back, but I didn't mean it. Okay, more of those. I might be able to use the Dark Dimension again. I think it was called Dark Dimension. I know it does damage to everything, so that should help. Hopefully, Death Dimension, that's what it is. Hopefully it'll be enough to get rid of at least the wire. This is a pretty cool animation for, like, all of the Dragoon attacks are really cool animations for the time period. You have to remember this was back in 2000. So still very early on in video game development. Oh, wow, she did a crap ton of damage to that. Her magic attack must be really high. Send you to the Shadow Realm. It's time to duel. Yes, it is. Have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series by Little Karibo on YouTube? I love that show. It is so funny. Screw the rules, I have money. It's pretty entertaining, because it's not actually an abridged series. It's like all of the abridged series you find on YouTube. Exactly. That's where that line came from, hubby. It came from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. That's one of his favorite things, or that's one of Little Karibo's favorite things to make him say is, "Screw the rules, I have money." Blossom Storm, woohoo! So very, very entertaining. If you get the chance to check it out, I would recommend. Another one that I really liked is he got ticked off at how long, I think it was Team 4 Star was taking to make the Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged movie for Naruto, or how long it was taking them to make the Naruto The abridged movie for the Land of the Snow Princess or whatever. And so, at the very beginning of the video, when Little Karibo does it out of spite, he's like, "Do do 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 do. I made this movie in a week," just to be a jerk about it, because they were working on it for like months to years, and he was impatient. I have to protect Shirley, or yeah, that's right, the ghost. Drake, it's okay now. People with Dragoon spirits, why are you disturbing my quiet moment? What are you? We are not here for that. We are here to save our friend's life.
Life of your friend. Do you remember me? Whee! You are Rose, aren't you? Oh, I understand. You have been on your sad journey since then. You too, Charlie.
Won't you spare me some Dragoony plant? Shauna is suffering from Dragoon's poison.
Dragon? Oh, they're still clinging to life. Unfortunately, I don't have any Dragoni plant.
No! Then what about Shauna?
There is one way to save her.
I'll try anything. Just tell me, bruh. Dragoon spirit?
A dragon's poison can be removed with the Dragoon spirit of a
White silver dragon.
which is filled with healing magic.
Magic?
Now I will challenge you to see if you deserve this Dragoon spirit. Shall we begin? Try to overcome me. If you cannot do it, the girl's fate is to die.
Don't I get a chance to heal? Don't I get a chance to heal? I know I was just saying they put multiple boss battles in, but I didn't want one this soon. Didn't even get a chance to change out my additions. Okay, we're gonna struggle, but we're gonna try. Woohoo! That did like 15 damage, didn't it? Uh-oh. Hero, you struggle. He hurt himself in his confusion. Not very effective is also a good way to say that. Oh no. Enough with the particle effects. Don't kill me. Dart, Lavitz, why do you fight? There we go. We'll say to protect those we love. Bare your heart to me. I don't know if I'm supposed to attack this one. Yeah, I'm going to say don't attack. I'm just going to wait it out. Dart, I've been waiting. Why did you leave without saying a word? To pursue the black monster. The black monster? Yeah, we're just not going to attack. I think that's the best way to do this. This is the first sign that some of the battles are meant to roll like this, where you can see she's not attacking at all as a result of our not attacking. It's purely counterattacks. What are you going to do after you find the black monster? I don't know yet. I knew it. You were always like that, Dart. You rush off without thinking about others or the consequences. You won't be able to make it like that. Cool, cool. Dart, I saw your bare heart, however, I cannot give you my spirit. You lost control. Dang it! Okay. Maybe she only hits us reactively. Okay, cool. Yeah. To protect those we love. Sure. We'll try that again. And I think if I change my answer, that'll help. But it's really interesting that they do these kind of situations, these kind of encounters. Like, I'm pretty sure if I attack her right now, she will attack back. But we can just not do that. We can just wait. Of course, get revenge, I guess. Revenge? It's a dish best served cold, but it can be reheated in the microwave of evil. Sorry, I couldn't resist making a Megamind quote. Please forget about revenge and be with me. The black monster or Dart? Or me, Dart? I think I have to say black monster. Reheated. Yes. Did you guys see Megamind? I love Megamind. It's a funny movie. Okay, I have to say Shauna. It is an excellent movie. I loved it. Yes, Megamind is big brain. You don't remember much of it. It's an excellent movie. If you get the chance to watch it again, I would recommend watching it again. It's very fun. You might be a villain, all right, but you're not super. What's the difference? Presentation! Lavitz, show me what you believe. And this is Albert? Yes, Albert. Believe it or not, this is actually the fastest way to get through it too, because no attack animations means we're reducing the amount of time we need to do this. What are you doing here? Forget Shauna and go back. That's not like you. Are you disobeying my order? You're darn right I am. I don't listen to what food tells me. I'll disobey my hors d'oeuvres every time. Lavitz, well said. That's the renowned knight of Serdio. Life is precious, whether it's one or many. Help out with Shauna. Wow, that was very quick. Dart, advancing will bring truth as well as ordeals. And you still want to go? No matter what, I will go. Brave young people, what you'll see is all the truth. Never gaze away. Only total acceptance brings you to the way. Lavitz, I ask you, who is the most important person for you to protect? I'm going to say mother, because I think that's right. It's human to care about parents. You are human before being a knight. Parents care for children, and a child yearns for its parent. The bonding makes a human strong... Mommy. Don't forget, you have somebody waiting for you. Lastly, Rose, I ask you, what does this life mean to you? Nothing but sacrifice. I see the end to your agonizing journey. The young man there will awaken the old you and lead you to the future. Now, illuminate the dark road with my white silver dragoon spirit, the new dragoons. Woo! She says something nice and then we just have a little dance party at the end of battle. I'm on board with that. Dance party! Meantime, dude's still just unconscious on the ground. That was beautiful. Take this with you as I promised, but I have one favor to ask. He has protected my peace from countless attempts by bandits. He stood up to you for me. Please, save Drake. I don't have an entity, so I cannot draw on the power of the spirit. But I don't feel any power holding it like this. Hold it up with the spirit of the red-eyed dragoon spirit. Dragon spirit. Whee! I know it's a silly comparison to make, but have you guys seen people with heterochromatic eyes? They're pretty cool. Your red-eyed dragon draws the healing power of the white-silver dragoon spirit. Am I alive? But heterochromia is when they've got the two different colored eyes. I think that's pretty neat. But it makes me wonder sometimes if they're self-conscious about it. Like if maybe there are people walking around with that condition that have one colored contact lens in to try and make them even. Dark, gazing at the truth sometimes brings pain, but you'll be able to overcome it. Like Zoink Scoop, it's a ghost. Farewell, Rose. I am looking forward to the date our roads of fate cross again. Well, that encounter was just ghastly. She is headed to the place where she belongs. Let's go. Shauna is waiting. What you doing over here, buddy? Shirley, where did you go? I feel bad for him. What's in here? Can we rob his house too? I can. I am the villain right now. I never noticed those statues in the back. They kind of look like horse-head sphinxes. Ooh, stiletto. That, I'm pretty sure, goes to Rose. Ooh, while I'm in here, I actually need to change up my additions. A true hero indeed. There we go. Gust of Wind Dance. It's going to be really hard to do, but it is also pretty fun. Hopefully we can get at least one battle in on the way out. There is this novel series that I like. I've told you about it before. It's called Triple F Class Trash Hero. It's actually a Korean novel, so you guys might be able to find it pretty easily. But the philosophy of the main character as he gets a little further into the story is that from his jaded take, heroes are all just grave robbers with incitement and fabrication as their tools of trade. And like realistically, you're going into tombs to get better equipment. You're just a grave robber. you're inciting people to do things and making up whatever side of the story fits you best to make people act. It might be a little bit of a dark perception of it, but it's not like he's wrong. It's a really interesting story. I like the take on it. Actually, there's this anime out right now that I haven't had a chance to check out yet, but the concept of it is criminals are actually made into heroes, but a hero is not a respectable job because they're given the task of constantly fighting the Demon Lord's army on the front lines. And even if they die, they're just brought back to life by the goddess that's accompanying them. And so it's not a good thing. It's actually treated like an incredibly awful thing to do. And everybody hates being it. And I think that's super interesting. So the one I was talking about earlier was FFF-class hero. Or triple F class trash hero. And it's super interesting. Because it actually starts at the end of his first journey as he's spent 10 years in this parallel world. But after he defeats the Demon Lord, he gets sent back in time because he failed the grading system. And he's tremendously jaded about that because all of the human relationships that he built along the whole way, not realizing it was a simulation of some sort, got reset. So now he's just trying to graduate as soon as possible to get back to Earth. And they just won't freaking let him. It's super good. I like it a lot. I've reread it like 3 or 4 times. There we go. Oh, that one's hard to nail. Remember, every time that I get the addition, I am timing that attack perfectly. I have to do a quick time event for every single attack that I want to do. It's fun and it's hard, but it does make it difficult to continue along. Every single attack is a quick time event. We'll look for it. I'm reading a whole bunch of webtoons. That's pretty cool. I like the regression type. There's a couple that are really interesting for Korean webtoons as well. There's one that I read. It was the skeleton soldier couldn't protect something. Very similar, yes. This was original eclair. You know, we've been saying eclair so much lately, I actually went to look for an eclair donut the other day, and they just didn't have them. I was super sad about that. I wanted an eclair or a long john. I need to go find somewhere in my city that can still sell them, because I'm craving one. They're just hard to get these days. And see, the problem with that is, originally, Tim Hortons used to have them. Because Tim Hortons, which is our, like, kind of national coffee house chain thing, used to be a donut and coffee shop. And they would make all of their donuts in-house. So they were always fresh donuts. They were always a good variety. They were always delicious. And then they just stopped doing that. They got bought out or something, and so everything went commercialized. They just get a selection of donuts shipped in, so it's all very normalized and not that good. Well, no, we have Starbucks here too, and we have a lot of Starbucks here too. But think of it like, not Baskin Robbins. What's the other one down there? Red Robin's? I know there's like a really common coffee shop that I've just forgotten what the name of it is in the States. Because Starbucks, a lot of people like Starbucks, but I don't know why. You're paying like $12 to $15 for a cup of coffee. I don't get it. I don't get how people can justify that expense. It's ridiculous. Even as an occasional treat, like that's insane. I have trouble paying $2 for a cup of crappy coffee at Tim Hortons. It's not, you're right. It's always kind of burnt coffee. It's just not that good. But, I mean, people get caught up in the branding and their habits, and then they end up spending an awful lot of time and money there. The branding is pretty, yes. And I guess that is part of the system. You get really good branding and really good marketing, and people will flock to it. Now, having said that, I have overplayed by about half an hour because of that boss battle that jumped in. So we are going to save. Their mugs are cool. I used to get a... I think I still have actually have a nice spill-proof coffee mug from them. Which was cool because it's one of the few that I have that's spill-proof and like easy to clean still. Anyway, that is going to be the end of stream for today. My throat is pretty sore and I am still exhausted. So thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone that came to hang out and dropped in to say hi. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful night and see you next time. Well, I'm glad. It's always nice having you here. Apparently, I also had 2 projectors open of the gameplay the whole time. Hubby, it's nice to have you back as well. I hope you had a good day's rest yesterday, and we shall catch you hopefully next week on stream. Do we have enough to raid? Nah, it's good enough for today. I know you guys are going to bed soon anyway. Alright, I will call it here then. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.